Good morning, everyone. Martha Ermias here, coming to you live from Columbus, Ohio. How's everybody doing? Today is Tuesday, last week of March, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Just wanted to start with letting you guys know that I had one of the most productive days yesterday. It was an amazing day. It actually started out me feeling kind of like dragging myself out of bed. You know how you have one of those days where you really don't feel like, starting the day, you don't have enough energy and things like that. That was my Monday. That's how it started. But then one of my friends posted a post on Facebook, and there was a quote that said that Monday is a state of mind. Put you on your positive pants and get stuff done. I saw that and I said, you know what, let me just get it done. Started working, and I actually had one of the most productive days yesterday, so I'm really excited about that. How's everybody doing? Hi Jerry, hi Solomon. Again, my name is Martha Ermias. For those of you who are seeing this for the first time, I'm very passionate about entrepreneurship, personal growth, and contribution. And I have this Facebook Live. I do this Facebook Live every single day, Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern, sharing some tips that one of my favorite subjects, which is really becoming successful in life. Hi Sisai, hi Kairu, good to see you. Tolda, good to see you. Good to see you guys here. Thank you for joining me. One of the things I'll be talking about today, and again, when we talk about success, there's two things in life. There are things that we can't control, and there also are things that we can control. Okay, and I like to focus on the things that we can control. I like to focus on the things that I can control when I think about success, because success is really a combination of two things. We get opportunities, we get blessed, our fortune comes on our way sometimes, and we have nothing to do with it. It's a gift. At the same time, there are a few things that we can control that allows us to be prepared for success when opportunity comes. Hi Rachel, good to see you here. Shout out to everyone. Aga, good to see you here. Hi, it's Adalina, good to see you. Yeah, so I like to focus on the things that I can control for my success, because when opportunity comes, when the right opportunity strikes, then I'm prepared. So one of the things that I want to talk about today is one element of success that all successful people have in common, and it attributes to the majority of what makes them successful, and that's their daily habits. One of the things that scientists found out is that 95% of what we do is driven by habits. Okay, 95% of our action, how we live our life and what we do, is actually it's governed by habits. It's not something we consciously think about or calculate or make a daily decision on doing or not doing. We are actually driven by habits. So if that's the case, then if we really want to change our lives, and if we really want to become more successful, we have to take a very good look at what our habits are, what our daily activities are, and take a look if they really resemble with the habits and daily routines of successful people. Okay, and most of the time we'll find out that some of the habits that we have are not good habits. You know, there's a saying that says that good habits are hard to form but easy to live with, and bad habits are hard to form but hard to live with. So bad habits are easy to form, hard to live with. Good habits are hard to form but easy to live with. So good habits, we have to consciously form them so that 95% of our action is actually driven by good habits. However, bad habits, it's very easy to form them because they are tied to laziness. They're tied to all kinds of bad stuff that we want to do, our comfort zone, but they really don't serve us well. So how do you develop habits? The good thing is, just like you learn bad habits, you can unlearn them. You can actually replace them with good habits. So we are in control of changing our daily habits. we can really definitely change our daily habits. And when we change our daily habits, our life actually changes. So how are habits formed? Habits are only formed by repetition. When you do something over and over and over again, when you repeat it from day to day, it actually becomes a habit. It's as simple as that. So if you want to develop good habits, all you need to do is do it daily. Once you do it daily, then it starts to become a habit. I have a formula that I've always used in my life. I don't know where I heard it, but they say that it takes 21 days to form a habit. So I only force myself to do something repeatedly for about 21 days because I feel like after 21 days, it's going to become part of me. It's going to be a habit. So it's going to be easy for me to maintain it. So by repeating things, you can definitely form habits, good habits. And there are 6 good habits that like almost all successful people have in common that attributes to their success. A lot of times we feel like, sometimes we think that extremely successful people, they have good habits or they have daily habits because they are successful. No, that's really not the case. They are successful because they had the good habits. So I think it will serve us all to learn this major 6 daily habits that we can adapt, that's really can transform our lives and really prepare us for the kind of achievement and success that we want. Okay, so number 1, and this is something that I got from Brian Tracy. He's also a trainer of personal development, and he has a book on $1 Million Habits. But these are like the 6 major ones that all successful people really practice on a daily basis. Number 1, daily goal setting and goal orientation. All successful people they actually set daily goals. They have daily goals prior to the next day. They already have the goals that they want to achieve for the next day set up already. Okay, not only that, they're also very goal oriented, meaning that they write their goals, they journal their goals, and they think about their goals a lot. They think about their goals when they're maybe driving. They think about their goals when they're interacting with other people. They write their goals. Their goals are always in their thinking and on site as well. They write it down. They don't just set a goal and then forget about it. It's something that they always do on a daily basis, and that's a habit. And I've heard many successful people in different interviews and things like that attribute their success to this one habit of setting goals, because a lot of times we become the things that we think about most. Whatever you think about the most is what you become, and whatever you think about the most is what you achieve. So if that's the case, then wouldn't it be very beneficial for us to actually think about the things that are going to make us successful? That's exactly what successful people do. So they're one of the daily habits that we can all adapt and start to develop is really daily goals. So whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, make sure that you have goals, and those goals are broken down to daily goals, and you want to think about them. That will keep you focused, and that will keep you do the things that are most important, and that will lead you into creating the life that you really want. And the second thing is also all successful people have this habit of being result oriented. So they're result oriented, and what does that mean? A lot of times, as we're going by our day, there's so many things to be done, right? Like there's so many tasks, so there's so many things that come our way. It's not like we're probably like really active and doing a lot of things every single day. I think most people do that. Not most people don't waste their time. However, a lot of times we don't really focus on the things that bring us the result that we want. We just take on any task and we really don't prioritize. And that's not a good habit. The best habit that we can have is being very result oriented. How do you become result oriented? You want to list the tasks that you need to do almost every day, right? And then try to focus on the one thing that you want to get done that will produce you the best result. For example, if you really didn't have any time that day, if you had to leave out of town, what is the one thing that you want to do before you leave out of town? think about that, and once you identify that, get that thing done first. And until you actually accomplish it, you really want to stay focused on that one task and really not do anything else. Basically, you really want to accomplish that one thing. There's actually a book by that title, The One Thing. Okay, so to become result oriented, focus on the activity that's going to produce you the result that you want, and get that done first. And before you finish it, stay focused, and before you finish it, don't be distracted or don't multitask or anything like that. So this is also another habit that we can learn from successful people that they do. They narrow down what's important for the day, and they make sure that they do that. Everything else can fall in place, and it's okay if it's not accomplished. But they make sure that the things that bring them the highest result, for example, if it's in business, the things that bring you the highest revenue, that's exactly what you want to focus on every single day. So you want to become result oriented, as opposed to just, you know, being busy for the sake of busy. You want to do the things that will bring you the most results. Number 3, they're also people oriented. This is another habit that we can all adapt. The habit of being people oriented. Anything that you accomplish in life, you do it with by helping people, or with a cooperation of people, or by people helping you. Everything that you accomplish in life, it involves people. So people are the biggest asset that you can have in life, and you cannot be successful without people. So being people oriented is one habit that we should be developing. Basically, really paying attention to people, really finding out how you can help people, and understanding people, developing skills of communication and relating with people. All of that is something that successful people... I'm so sorry, guys, I forgot to turn off my phone. So I just had a call. But regardless, so being people-oriented is also another habit that successful people have, and that's something that we really want to develop. Focusing on people, because anything you accomplish is going to involve people. So that's a third habit that successful people have that we can all start to adapt as well. Number 4 is being health-oriented. Okay, successful people are also very health-oriented, because to stay competitive and to be successful in life in our times, you really need a lot of energy. You need a lot of energy. You want to stay, you want mental energy, you want physical energy, and you want emotional energy as well. And if you're not healthy, or your health is not where it needs to be, you're not going to be able to have any of that. So in order for you to stay healthy, you want to be focused on really eating healthy, you know, not eating too much, but eating really good food. At the same time, working out and exercising, keeping your body at its highest health level, and also resting. Resting is also very important for your emotional, mental, and physical health. So successful people will always balance their day. That way they're not missing out on those 3 things, because if you really don't take care of your body cannot take care of you in order for you to be able to achieve the things that you want to achieve. So that's another habit that successful people have that we can all adapt. And I struggled with this, I think about the last couple of years. As my schedule was getting busier and busier, I started neglecting that area of my life, and it actually cost me a lot. I started developing autoimmune disease and gained a lot of weight. I was tired all the time. So I actually had to take some time off to take care of my health, because I didn't take care of my health ahead of time. But I learned my lesson, and then got back on track. And you know what's funny, guys, is that I thought I was too busy to take care of my health, but once I started to take care of my health, I actually become more productive, and I have more time in my day than before. So sometimes we feel like, oh, I don't have time to work out, I don't have time to cook at home and eat healthy food, I really can't rest, I can't have enough sleep. No, that's just a matter of discipline. If you do that, you're... Sorry about that, guys, again. I usually do have my phone on do not disturb, but I forgot to do that today. So there's a little bit of interruptions. So if you take care of your health, you'll actually become more productive. Okay, so habit number 5 that successful people have in common is they're honest. they tell the truth. Honesty is also a habit, okay? Because anything that's really away from the truth has no benefit. Whatever it costs you, it's always good to stay truthful and honest about things. Because if you really want to be successful for the long haul, you can't build it on the wrong foundation. You can't build it on things that will destroy trust. If there's no honesty, there's not going to be trust, okay? Trust is going to be one of the major things that will contribute to your long-term success. And without honesty, there's no way that you can build trust. So sometimes, people become dishonest, or they're not open, or they're not telling the truth because they feel like they're not going to get what they want if they become truthful. It's going to cost them something to be truthful. However, staying dishonest or not being honest or lacking integrity costs you more in the long run than whatever it's going to cost you to be truthful right now. Okay, so staying honest and being truthful is also another habit that extremely successful people have that we can all learn from. Number 6 is self-discipline. And this is the last one. And self-discipline is actually really the foundation of all these habits that we're talking about. Without self-discipline, definitely you can't get any of those done. What does discipline mean? By definition, discipline means that getting the things that you have to do, doing the things that you have to do when you have to do it, when you don't feel like it. Okay? A lot of times it's easy to do things when you feel like it, but that doesn't really require discipline. However, when you really are not feeling like it and you still go ahead and get things done, that you're exercising self-discipline. And the beauty of self-discipline is it's hard at the beginning, but it's a habit that you can get used to. It's a beautiful habit actually, because it will allow you to run your life in much easier. You'll get things done. It will become part of you, and just being disciplined itself is a habit. Okay, so people who have really developed that habit, they don't like slacking off, or they don't like losing their discipline. So every time there's a new opportunity to discipline themselves, they'll go ahead and take it. Okay, so self-discipline is, sometimes people say that, oh, I'm not disciplined, that's not my nature. I hope you guys get this by now, that everything is developed, nothing is birthed. Maybe when we were kids, our parents didn't really teach us to be self-disciplined and things like that, but it's something that we can always develop. It's not something that we're born with. If somebody is a lot more disciplined than you are, it's because they've practiced it. It's because that it's a habit for them. It's because that through repetition, it has become part of them. So self-discipline is something that you can develop. And it's a habit that's going to really pay you a lot of dividends in life, because you are going to get things done when other people cannot. So those 6 different habits, I don't know which one really kind of capture your heart or touches you at this particular time in your life, but even if you can focus on one thing that you can start practicing repeatedly, that way you can make it a habit, that's a big gain. That's a big gain. So number 1 is daily goal setting. You want to set daily goals. Number 2 is becoming result oriented, focusing on one thing that's a priority for the day that you really want to get done. Number 3 is being people oriented, caring about people, serving others, finding out what they want, and thinking about how you can help others. Whether it's your customers, your coworkers, whatever it is, the more you help people, the more you will succeed. Being people oriented. Number 4 is being health oriented. And you can start at any time to learn to become health oriented, and the result will be amazing over time if you do it consistently. Being health oriented. Number 5 is staying honest, and the habit of being truthful is number 5. Number 6 is being self-disciplined and exercising discipline. That's about it for today, guys, and I hope you guys had enjoyed this. And if you did, please go ahead and share it. I really do appreciate you for doing that. If you like it, give me a like. If you have any comments, I'd like to hear them as well. And again, until I see you guys tomorrow, may God bless you, make it a great day, and stay blessed. Bye-bye.